This is Frost Pain coming with your deck profile of my Narukami the Blood build. For the grade 0s, starting off, I run Spark Kid Dragoon and Lizard Organization. I preferably run Spark Kid because his counterblast is way more profitable, meaning I can draw into the grade 3, the Blood, or Vermillion. This guy is just an extra 10k guard usually in my deck. He's backup sometimes. Haven't really used him all that much. I think he's worthless in my opinion. You know, if you want to bring up Superior Ride, Zell, or use some superior call ability like in Spikes, bring it. I'll beat your face in as best as I can without this ability, because in my opinion it's a waste of a counterblast. Anyway, going back to grade 0s, I run 3, 4, 5 draws. 5 draws are a necessity in this deck because it's really scarce on defense and hand power. Really don't have very many draw cards like other decks, like the Counterblast 2. When they attack hits, draw 1 card. So draw triggers, I run 5 of them. Really love it. Better than 4, obviously. Let's go with the 4 heal triggers. Staple for this deck. You want to be able to counterblast at least twice per game with Vermillion and Ultimate Break, the Blood. That's just the way I look at it. Heals are really helpful in this deck. Then I run the 7 crits, and the reason why I run 7 over 8 is because you got to think outside the box with the Blood. He's already an extra crit when you limit break 5, counterblast 3. So technically this deck's already running 8 criticals, forcing your opponent to perfect guard or waste their hand on the whole front row, if not just the vanguard. So either way, you're minusing your opponent, you're plussing yourself. So I see this is very beneficiary. Let's go ahead and I think I already went over them. Spark Kid and short-term memory for some weird-ass reason. And Lizard Soldier Station, Spark Kid, the choice. Lizard Soldier Station's crap. I want to be able to draw into my grade 3s. Grade 1s, the Rising Phoenixes. The soul in this deck is very scarce, very little, so it's basically useless unless you have these 2 cards or just one of them. You can run 1 or 2. I prefer 2, and the reason for is because I can get my soul up to 2 and 2 and cross ride 3 and 3. Sorry if that doesn't make any sense, meaning that I can go ahead and call Soul Blast 2, draw a card, get him later in the game, refilling my soul again, and Soul Blast 2, draw another card. Really hard to do that. Only done it probably twice out of the 1,000 times I've used this deck. But really helpful called, extra draws, extra hand power, awesome. I run 2 Photon Bomber Wyverns over 3 Photon Bomber Wyverns that other people run in their deck. The reason why is, I mean, if I draw into them, I draw into them. If I don't, I still have an AK behind my Vanguard. And I usually wait until late game to put anything behind my Vanguard because of dry checking. So, 2 is just really good with my preferences anyway. I have yet to see another Narukami beat mine, at least here in Missouri. I would love to go against other Narukami decks just to see whose is better. I don't run that Gengaku guy, the guy that counterblasts one, put into the soul, or put into the damage zone. I think he's crap. He's a waste of a counterblast. Why would you want to waste a counterblast on something like that? If you're smart and you play the Blood right, they're going to get you to ultimate break. Counterblast 3. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they could choose not to attack you, but they can only do that for so long. They're eventually going to, miss out. And the way to do that is usually let the Vanguard hit and risk the criticals. Basically, you're gambling. Got to be a very good gambler with that. Alright, and I run the 4 Perfect Guards, the original Perfect Guards, because I like them better. I don't like that whole gold thing, I like the black. Yeah. 4 Perfect Guards. Don't need to explain what they do. Nullifying attacks, sickness. Yup. Got the Desert Gunner Rayans. He's good. 7k booster. What's to go wrong with him? Place on rear guard. Boosting 7k. You can't intercept? Yeah, screw face. What? You can't intercept for your Silent Tom now, or you know, for your 12K beater grade 2. Yeah, screw you. Take it to the face. Love that card. Also for grade 2s, I run 3 Demonic Dragon Berserker Garudas. Want to damage and flip. Like I said, I want to counterblast as many times as I possibly can. Go ahead and go into grade, more grade 2s. Dusty Plasma Dragon. Yeah, it's only when a vermillion is in the whole deal. But I really like him because he's a 12K beater and it's hitting for 20K columns with an AK behind him. So that's for damn sure. I'm going to run him. That's staple in any name-specific deck. I have the 2 Thunderstorm Dragoons. Just so I'm not really depending on him too much. You know, I want a 10K. So he's really helpful. 10K beater, not really nothing to explain there. 2 Dragonic Death Size. Really a tech. I don't usually use them all that much. It's just like if they have something really threatening and I really need to get rid of it, it's bust, counterblast 2, get rid of it. So that's all he's usually there for. Really good as backup. Most of the time you're not going to use him though. Also for the grade 1s, I forgot the AK boosters, or you know, AK beaters, staple in any deck. My bad, sorry, going out of order here a little bit. Now the grade 3 lineup. Grade 3 lineup, I go with 3. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I go with 4 vermillions. I thought it was 3 for some dumbass reason. Oops. And then 4 bloods. The reason why I go with that is they're 11Ks. Don't need no 10Ks in here. 11Ks. Easier to guard, easier to protect. So sick. Don't need 3s. You know, like, don't need no 10Ks. Don't need no 12Ks. Screw that. Go for the whole shebang. Make your deck look pretty. I mean, it works really well. Like I said, I haven't come across a narukami deck that can beat mine. If someone knows somebody out there that lives nearby and that wants to try me, let's do it. I'm down. Well, that is my narukami deck. Any suggestions, comments, whatever, I'm not going to change it. Just any comments or shit talk y'all got to say, do it. It's all good. Bring it. You know, it's all good. We're all adults. We can have a discussion or two. And as for the little boy in the background, that's my son. And yeah, he's making a little mess over there. But anyway, yeah, cool. Thank you for listening in. And this has been Frost, aka Xeno Pain. Peace.